In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about something that us English teachers or English course books will call noticing the gap. So this is really when you compare your language to somebody else's language, preferably someone who is of a higher level than you, and you notice, you put your attention on what is different. Now, I had an experience myself about a month ago. I was preparing a summary of a story for my Chinese teacher, and I had read the story, I thought I understood the story, and the thing is that every time I summarize a story to her, she's always kind of looking at me as though she doesn't really understand, or she really has to work hard to understand me. So I decided I needed to do things differently, and I realized that the way things were expressed in the story were very different to how I would express them myself. So in other words, I realized that there was a gap between my language that I can produce and the kind of language that could be used to talk about these thoughts and ideas. And that was a real, we call it a light bulb moment. One of those moments when you think, oh, I didn't know that before. And I prepared a different summary using phrases from the graded reader. Because of course it's great to notice a gap, but then you have to try to close the gap between yourself and the more proficient language learner. So in terms of you finding a gap, there's different ways you can do this. You might do it quite informally, maybe in a lesson you notice that your teacher says something that you wouldn't say, or maybe one of your classmates says something in a different way to how you might say it. And you know, sometimes students say to me, oh, I don't want to be in a class with other students because I might learn their bad habits, or I might learn their bad pronunciation. But I don't know that that's true. I think that we all express things in our own way, and being around other language learners exposes you to more potential uses of the language. You might like to try summarizing. So maybe if you read a story or you watch a TED Talk and you want to summarize it, you might like to pick out some phrases that were used that you know you wouldn't say. And it's all about noticing the gap between where you are and where something or someone else is, and then taking a step or two to make that gap a little smaller. Now the gap, I would say, exists at every level, even at C2. You know, C2 is incredible to reach, it's an amazing achievement, but it's not native speaker level. Okay, so you've still got work to do on closing the gap if you want to take on that challenge. So think about it. Next time you're in a class, next time you're reading something, ask yourself, oh, would I say it like that? How would I express that idea? Because if you notice a big difference, it could be that you have found a better way to say something. My name is Sarah. I am an English teacher and language anxiety coach, and I help people overcome the fear of speaking and using English. Thanks for watching.